Hi guys, you're welcome to Senator Kelesi and you, and these are 5 changes that you should be expecting as an international student coming to Germany. 5 changes you should be expecting as an international student coming to Germany, or if you're already living in Germany as an international student, you should know this, and maybe you can share the information with others who are not yet here. The 5th one is very important, especially for those that are already here in Germany. So watch till the end and make sure you grasp this information and share with others. And why not invite them to subscribe to Senator Kelesi and you. Let's go. Each and every year, there are changes that are made to the way things are done to maybe improve what is happening in the country. This year, some of the changes that are being implemented are, for example, the amount that you need to put in a blocked account is increased. I know we already know of this increment. Previously, it was about 11,000 or thereabout, and now it has slightly been increased again to about 11,902 euros. This is what you are supposed to know and prepare very well. This is the amount you are going to put in the blocked account. And remember, the blocked account is always just there for you to prepare yourself such that when you get here and create a local bank account, this money can be disbursed to you monthly for your living expenses. And due to inflation and changes in the economy and every other thing, housing and every other thing, the amount has been slightly increased. So now it is being calculated on an average of about 992 euros per month, which will be disbursed to you monthly for your upkeep. And that is what you, as an international student coming to Germany, must know and prepare yourself. The second thing here is that there is an online portal that is being created such that visa applications from international students can be processed through this portal. The essence is to make the process easier and paperless such that you can be able to submit your application and even get a first impression, a preliminary evaluation of all your documents sent to you, and then you can know your stand. You can be able to move forward with your application. So there is an online portal that is being created for all visa applications, and international students or prospective international students should know this because it is going to affect you directly. Then next thing here, the third point is that you need to know that public schools, some public schools in Germany are considering charging fees. Some public schools in Germany are considering charging fees, especially for undergraduate programs. And so, for example, at the moment, the Technical University of Munich has already started rolling out a process of charging fees. And you should then know that the notion that all public schools in Germany are free does not hold again. I have said in previous videos that all states in Germany, except the state of Baden-Württemberg, are tuition free in public schools. But now the process is changing. This is something that you need to know. And that is also why I encourage any other person who is thinking of coming to study in Germany to do it now if you are eligible, because these changes may start going on and on. Because if one school has decided to charge fees, we don't know, the rest may follow, or many others may follow, and especially some of the finest schools that you could think about. So know that the general notion that public schools are free may not continue to hold, and this is what you should know as a prospective international student. The fourth point which you should note is that the remonstration procedure has been abolished. The remonstration procedure was an informal way of recursing to the embassy if your student visa is rejected, and then you just make a recurse to them and they can reevaluate your documents. This procedure has been abolished, and so starting from somewhere mid-2025, and it's going to continue like that in 2026 and the following years, except something changes, You will have to, if your visa is rejected, you will have to reapply afresh. Otherwise, the other option they are giving is you can make an appeal at a court in Berlin. But now you need to calculate, am I able to sit maybe in Africa and make an appeal in Berlin for my visa that has been rejected? So this is something that you need to know, and know that as a prospective international student, you are going to face this. So if your visa is rejected, you may have to reapply afresh. You cannot just remonstrate so that they reevaluate your documents. This is something that every prospective international student should know as he or she prepares to come and study in Germany coming 2026. And of course, this is Senator Kelesi and you, and I am calling on all of you to subscribe. If you are new to my channel, just hit the subscribe button and share my videos, comment when you watch, and also give a like. That feedback is always very important as it helps us to be able to continue doing what we are doing. Thank you very much for subscribing to Senator Kelesi and you, and keep following. All international students coming to Germany or who are already in Germany should know is that starting 2026, there are changes to requirements for acquisition of EU Blue Card. They're trying to make it simple, easier, such that the procedure is straightforward and well defined, such that when you are leaving school, you exactly know what to do. Of course, we know that in the past, when you graduate from university in Germany, you are given 18 months to leave here and look for a job. Yes, that still holds. But the next thing you have to know is that for the acquisition of the EU Blue Card, they are trying to simplify the procedure and change some of the requirements. And this goes especially to areas that the jobs are really in need, or that personnel are really in need. They're trying to make the procedure simple, straightforward, such that it can be easy for you to apply for the EU Blue Card. And of course, you know that this EU Blue Card is affecting the whole of Eurozone, such that you can be able to migrate even to other parts of Europe and work freely after studying here in Germany. So this is something that is very important for potential international students coming to Germany and those that are already here, such that they can be getting themselves prepared. By the time you are graduating, you know what to do and you are able to acquire your EU Blue Card, and then you can stay and work. And still concerning the EU Blue Card, the salary threshold for acquiring the EU Blue Card is being reduced. And of course, we know that the amount has been reduced and it is no more as high as it was in the past. In certain job categories, you can be able to get the EU Blue Card with as low as 43,000 annual salary, but you need to check the requirements with your embassy. All these changes that I have enumerated here are things that will be coming in 2026. And so you should be prepared. And what I will advise is that you should constantly check the German embassy in your country to be up to date with what is going on, because visa requirements can always change and certain things can always change. So to keep yourself updated, you need to always constantly check the requirements, check with the embassy, and if there is anything, at least you can contact them and find out the information. This is Senator Kelesi and you, and we trust that this information we are giving you is going to help you prepare well to migrating to Germany, and for those that are already in Germany, prepare well to transition from school to work life and maybe to staying here and working, and why not making a living here in Germany. Thank you very much for trusting us, and we ask you to subscribe if you're new here, and share our videos with your friends and your network, and comment when you watch them. That tells us how we are doing.